Hey everyone. Devon Energy is an interesting stock because of its variable dividend policy, where dividend payments go up during good times and they go down during bad times, which has a lot of dividend stock investors interested in Devon Energy stock. So in this video, I'm going to provide a brief overview around what's going on with Devon Energy stock, starting with the stock price. So excuse me, the company's stock price peaked at around $78 per share in July of 2022. It hit that mark again towards the end of 2022. The stock has been down in recent months, finishing at $49.80 as of this recording on June 19th. Of course, one of the reasons I mentioned earlier people are interested in Devon Energy stock is because of the variable dividend payment. If you look at the dividends paid in the trailing 12 months, the company paid a total of $5.06 in dividends in the trailing 12 months. And if you look at the current stock price, $49.80, that equates to a dividend yield of over 10%. However, dividend stock investors cannot feel confident that this is exactly what the dividend is going to look like over the next 12, 24, 36 months because the dividend is a variable dividend policy. So, although the dividend payment is attractive right now, it's not always going to be attractive, or it's not necessarily always going to be attractive. So, what's going to determine that is the company's performance. So, let's look at what the chief operating officer talked about in terms of the company's operating performance in its most recent quarter. So, the COO, Clay Gaspar, saying that their team did a great job of meeting first quarter operational targets through solid productivity, effective cost management, and steady progression of upcoming developments of projects that will benefit for them. Of course, it's an energy company. It pulls up oil from the ground. A significant contributor to the success in this quarter was their franchise asset in the Delaware Basin. So that's been yielding very good results for Devon Energy. And of course, not all assets are attractive. They're not all alike. Some assets yield better results, others not so much. And they may be more expensive to pull out oil, they may be less expensive, they may have more oil in the long run. There's a lot of factors that go into it, but not all assets are equal. So the impressive well performance coupled with the long runway, a high value inventory, and which further underscores the competitive advantage and sustainability of their resource base in the Delaware Basin. So that's an attractive asset for Devon Energy. But another asset the COO wanted to highlight was its Eagle Ford Basin, which was their second highest funded asset in 2023. So it's not just the one mentioned, the Delaware Basin mentioned earlier, the Eagle Ford asset is also providing good results for Devon Energy. So, in addition to solid production growth, the diversified group of assets is on pace to generate a meaningful tranche of cash flow that we can deploy to other key strategic priorities, such as the return of capital to shareholders. That's the key, right? Return of capital to shareholders, in other words, dividends. Dividends. This is where dividends come from. The return of capital to shareholders. So, right now, Devon Energy, its assets are performing well. The cost of oil, the price of oil in the market is well above what Devon Energy needs to produce positive free cash flow, which is yielding good results for dividend stock investors. Keep in mind, however, this doesn't always is not always going to be the case. If the price of oil falls significantly, that could spell trouble for Devon Energy. Although the company did mention that it's been able to produce positive free cash flow with oil prices above $40 per barrel. Right now, as of this recording, oil prices were at around $71 per barrel. So it's got plenty of wiggle room where the company can still be positive in terms of free cash flow. All right, but that's all I've got for this brief video on what's going on with Devon Energy stock. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.